Avoid a friend who knows everything about you. People never lie so much as before an election, during a war, or after a hunt. The more you think about money, the more you spend it. Only a fool learns from his own mistakes. The wise man learns from the mistakes of others. Appreciate your traitor, because a traitor is the best teacher. We live in a wondrous time in which the strong are weak because of their scruples, and the weak grow strong because of their audacity. Beware of sentimental alliances, where the consciousness of good deeds is the only compensation for noble sacrifices. Man cannot control the current of events. He can only float with them and steer. Show me an object worthy of war, and I will go along with you. When you want to fool the world, tell the truth. Better pointed bullets than pointed speeches. Preventive war is like commuting suicide out of fear of death. I am accustomed to paying men back in their own coin. Laws are like sausages. It's better not to see them being made. My subject is my life, and my life is my subject. It is the destiny of the weak to be devoured by the strong. A little caution outflanks a large cavalry. Be polite. Write diplomatically. Even in a declaration of war, one observes the rules of politeness. We Germans fear God, but nothing else in the world. Politics is the art of the possible, the attainable, the art of the next best. A really great man is known by 3 signs: generosity in the design, humanity in the execution, moderation in the success. Never believe anything in politics until it has been officially denied. Great men have great dogs. Politics is not an exact science. Fools say that they learn by experience. I prefer to profit from others' experience. Hounds follow those who feed them. All treaties between great states cease to be binding when they come in conflict with the struggle for existence. The great questions of the day will not be settled by means of speeches and majority decisions, but by iron and blood. Always beware of building castles in the air. These buildings are the easiest to build, but the hardest to destroy. The main thing is to make history, not to write it. When you say you agree to a thing in principle, you mean that you have not the slightest intention of carrying it out in practice. Political judgment is the ability to hear the distant hoofbeats of the horse of history. Avoid people who try to diminish your ambitions. A conquering army on the border will not be stopped by eloquence. With a gentleman, I am always a gentleman and a half, and with a fraud, I try to be a fraud and a half. Life is like being at the dentist. You always think that the worst is still to come, and yet it is over already. Even a victorious war is an evil that must be averted by the wisdom of the nations. What we learn from history is that no one learns from history. A wise person is only one who knows not much, but the necessary. The life of a man is like a game of chess, which he plays according to his art. We are all a people, and so is the government. A rich society must care for the poor. Woe to the leader whose arguments at the end of a war are not as plausible as they were at the beginning. Friendship between a man and a woman is very weak at nightfall. If you want to build socialism, choose a country that you don't care for. The strong are always right. Beer makes you lazy, stupid, and powerless. When the argument sends, the gun begin to speak. Strength is the last argument of a dullard. Freedom is a luxury that not everyone can afford. Life has taught me a lot to forgive, but even more to seek forgiveness. Stupidity is a gift from God, but it should not be abused. One and only one person must be responsible for every assigned task. Never trust Russians, because Russians don't even trust themselves.